Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. Today I'd like to talk about fuck off briefcases. That's right, fuck off briefcases. And let's be honest, by the time a man reaches 30 years old, if his main line of work is white collar, i.e. doesn't involve a shovel, a screwdriver or a paintbrush, he really needs a briefcase. And in this modern age, it's a very, very confusing time. We're seeing a situation where casual Fridays have caused so much corruption in the workplace. And casual Fridays have meant that having the rectangular briefcase is no longer in vogue. And this is a big, big mistake. And all men over 30 years old who are white-collar professionals need a fuck-off briefcase. And there's really only two brands that are acceptable. And they are the Louis Vuitton President and the Goyard. That's right, the Goyard briefcase or the Louis Vuitton President. And in these photos here, I'm showing a beautiful Louis Vuitton President in Monogram. Now, Monogram is actually the least expensive option in the lineup from Vuitton, because the Tiger version or the Epi version of the President is roughly $10,000, whereas the Monogram version, it's about $6,000. This is in Australia. A little bit cheaper in the US because their economy used to be strong. But look, let's get back to the point there. The fuck off briefcase is an essential item in every man's wardrobe. If you're a white collar professional, you need a fuck off briefcase. And it's very important. If you go to a meeting, you go to if you're facing embezzlement charges, it lets your brief, your barrister and the other side, the prosecution, know that you were a fucking good thief. You fucking made a good mozza of it. And it's very important to have the fuck off briefcase. It tells people you're serious, you're for real, and it's just a cool fucking thing to have. And one of the beautiful things about the fuck off briefcase is that you can carry a handgun in it. That's right, a handgun. The fuck off briefcase is also handy because it's made of poplar wood. It's actually so heavy you can thump some fucker with it if he tries to steal it from you. And the fuck off briefcase is a great thing if you're leaving the country in a hurry. You know, just pretend that they've suddenly realized that you did embezzle $3 million. Well, you can load up all the cash and get the fuck out of there. Just take the taxi to the business class, of course. Business class taxi to the airport and get the fuck out of there real quick, smart. And the fuck off briefcase, it's just such a cool thing. It's just a wonderful thing. And I was reading a review quite a few years ago. The guy who set up Abercrombie Travel, he carries a President, and he's got a couple $1,000s in it. He's got malaria tablets. He's got his passports. All goes into a Louis Vuitton President. He's got the Monogram one, and it's just stylish. It lasts forever. And it says to other men, fuck off! And you need to make a statement in this world we live in. I mean, what's the point of having a profession if you don't have a fuck off briefcase? And the Louis Vuitton case, look, they're a great thing. And I've really, I've yearned for one for years. It's like a barrister's wig, You want a really good one, you want one, and then you finally get it, and it's just it's just amazing feeling to have the expensive fuck off briefcase. And a good fuck off briefcase will last you a lifetime. It's not something that you have to replace, or if it gets damaged, you can always take it to Vuitton or Goyard for repairs, and they can do repairs. But it looks kind of cool having a bit of age on it. And if you've got a Monogram or a Damier case, Louis Vuitton will actually custom paint the fucker for you. That's right. They'll put some stripes and your initials. In my case, I've got the red and white stripe to signify the country where I think the most beautiful women reside, Japan. And I've got HPP, which stands for my wife's and my initials together, and I can always say that my first name is really Horatio, as in Horatio, the famous naval commander. And it's a great way to be a bit more pompous and a bit more arrogant. Horatio Nelson, that's who I'm referring to, one of the greatest naval commanders of all time. And the fuck off briefcase, it's just such a good thing. I mean, every man, once they reach the age of 35, they need a fuck off wristwatch, preferably a Patek. They need a fuck off fountain pen, preferably Montegrappa. And they need a fuck off case to stamp their mark. And it's just such a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful object. It's an object you can carry around and you can just fucking stamp your ground. And it doesn't matter if you're employed or unemployed or facing embezzlement charges. It's just such a cool fucking thing to have. And other fashionable dandies will realize that you're a serious contender. And the fuck off briefcase is something that you can pass on to your kids. It's an heirloom. And it also becomes a convenient travel bag when you team it up with a Louis Vuitton Biston suitcase. It's matching, it's cool, and it's just so fucking great. And I've often used my fuck-off briefcases for going on a cruise to keep your valuables in it. And with the customized lock there, no fucker can get in. And what a sexy, gorgeous piece. The fuck off briefcase from Louis Vuitton. And every man, once they've reached, you got to ask yourself this. Once you get to the age 35, it's all a downhill slope. You need some things in your life, some crutches to state who you are. And it doesn't matter if you're worth $100 million. It doesn't matter if the last couple of business ventures you went into, most investors lost their house. That doesn't matter. You just need a cool fuck-off briefcase to let everyone know that you're a serious contender. I mean, what sort of businessman doesn't have a fuck-off briefcase? And it doesn't get any more fuck-off than Louis Vuitton Monogram. I mean, it just puts people right in their fucking place. And that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And it's a great travel accessory. And with the Louis Vuitton President, it's classified as being small enough to take on an aeroplane as hand luggage. So you don't have to let those fuckers in the hull of the plane handle your precious president. And it's a great fucker. Really great fucker. You can carry all sorts of shit in it. And, I yearned for a president for years. And that's part of the joy of having a president briefcase. It's the struggle. The struggle to get one. I mean, they're the price of a fucking decent second-hand car. I mean, they're an expensive thing, but Archie really supports the fuck-off briefcase, and I'm very proud to, I've got two fuck-off briefcases. I've got the Louis Vuitton President in Monogram. I've got a Louis Vuitton President in Tiger Green, and I may have a Louis Vuitton President in Epi Black coming. It's a long story. That used to be my black Epi president, but it may be coming back to me in a deal. So we'll just see how it goes there. But they're just so fucking cool to have. Every man needs a fuck off briefcase to go with the fuck off wristwatch with the fuck off fountain pen. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think of the fuck off briefcase.